Hi, my name is Christina Amendeo, and I wanted to present my joints project. So my first model, I chose to focus on the fibrous joint right here. I chose to use the gomphosis joint, which is also known as a peg and socket joint. It anchors the root of a tooth into its bony socket within the maxillary bone or mandible bone of the skull, so the upper or lower jaw. There are short bands of dense connective tissue called periodontal ligaments between the bony walls of the socket and the root of the tooth. The gomphosis joints are immobile and they are therefore functionally classified as synarthrosis. So for my model here, the teeth are the white part, the orange is the gomphosis joint, and then the blue is the periodontal ligament. And then for my next model, I chose to do it on the cartilaginous joint. I'm just gonna move it because I don't want it to fall. So that is this one here. Whoops, it did fall, but that's okay. So this joint is where bones are joined by fibrocartilage. They contain thick collagen fiber bundles that give it a stronger ability, excuse me, to resist pulling and bending forces compared to hyaline cartilage. The joint is amphiarthrosis, meaning it's slightly mobile. And I chose to do the model on the pubic symphysis, and there is a narrow gap between the hip bones where the joint is. So here's the model. I don't have two hands, but let me see. So I made it like this. That way, it could move just a little bit because that's about all it's going to be moving as the femur is moved. And then for my last part of the presentation, I chose to do it on the synovial joint. I chose to focus on the hinge joint, and that allows for bending and straightening motions. It's classified as a uni-axis joint because it only moves on one axis. The joint is surrounded by an articular capsule that defines a joint cavity filled with synovial fluid. The articulating surfaces are covered by a thin layer of articular cartilage, and it is freely movable, so that is diarthrosis. All of the synovial joints are classified as that functionality. So for that model, at first I did Play-Doh, and then I realized I can't move Play-Doh. Excuse me. So what I chose to use is the bendy straws. So I kind of taped it together. The orange part is the synovial fluid here. And then the blue is the articular cartilage. The pink is the synovial membrane. And then obviously the bendy straws would be the bone. And they can kind of move like so as a person either bends or stretches out their leg. So that is it for my presentation. Thank you very much.